Slayer.
Hello everyone, people of YouTube, those from Forge Hub, this is Sly Sonicu, giving you a little video walkthrough of the map Tartarus for Bungie's Forge-tacular contest, particularly the Team Slayer contest. Now, as you can tell just by looking around, this is in the little coastal cave connecting the coastline of Forge World to the Hemorrhage part. But it's been walled off with the big giant window walls, so again, I'll have to stick in here. Now, the basic idea for why it's called Tartarus is, from, the mythological pit wherein the most damned of souls and the guiltiest of the guilty were tormented for eternity in this infernal pit beneath the underworld. This pit was called Tartarus. And aside from, the obvious shout-out of the name itself to the Halo 2 villain Tartarus, this is very much, supposed to be sort of like a prison of sorts. In particular, from the map description, it's for Oni's Most Wanted, which makes you wonder what in the world all the weapons are doing here. Well, none of the weapons are powerful enough to break through the walls, and given how sort of crazy some of these people can be, well, if they want to be placated, whatever, how do you now pronounce that? They want to be, satisfied with just a little bit of a bloodshed till the Oni higher-ups are willing to turn a blind eye. And that's the flimsy backstory that justified this map's existence. So, anyhow, it's a very small map, but, there's a lot of potential places for movement, regardless. So here, spawn on the red side. As you can see here, you can't see where everything is, but there would be a bomb plate right around here and a flag stand right roughly there. The red team members spawn here and here. You have the health station here, and you have Spiker and a single plasma grenade here. Assault rifle, single grenade, plasma pistol, plasma rifle, and as most people will see at the very beginning, they'll see the big giant sword sticking on the spire in the very middle of the map. And you have to wonder, well, how in the world can we get up there without a jetpack? Well, we'll show you I'll show you in just a minute after we finish doing a little walkthrough. So like on this side here, right side relative to red, left side relative to blue, you'll see the map's shotgun, which is serve as a natural counterbalance to the sword. And it's, fair enough distance away so that, two teams can immediately hog it, or the same person can immediately hog the power weapons and then, proceed to dominate. Okay, moving toward the blue side of the map, you'll see that the weapons are somewhat mirrored in terms of how they spawn. You got a plasma pistol right here, assault rifle and single grenade there, the health station, and a spiker and single plasma grenade. Now, blue team would spawn like over here and right here. Flag stand would be right here, so on and so forth. And this is Slayer, so the objects aren't spawning because it's not their game type, but you would have the bomb goal spot right here. I believe the actual place where the blue team would get the bomb would be somewhere over here or over there. Either way. Now the question is, well, you saw there was a plasma rifle over there. Well, where's the one for blue team? That's where we get to another part of the map. We get to the vertical portion wherein you can use some of the, strategically placed rocks to get on top of these cell blocks here. There are 5 cell blocks, 2 colored red, 2 colored blue, to help people for recognizing what side they're on, and one neutral one. Reason it being neutral is because it signifies that it's not in use. As you can probably potentially see here, like a little partial little cave in here. So anyhow, and this is how we can get on top of the platforms without the use of any other abilities. Just hop on the rock and hop up again. So you see, here's the blue team's plasma rifle. And here is the needler for the blue team. And now we go over to this platform, which can be accessed from both sides, on which sits a plasma repeater, the only one in the map. You'll see red team can get up here in the same way. Now getting up here, you'll see the map's only concussion rifle, one of the power weapons. Pretty long respawn timer, so you can't go all happy with it. And then of course, you have the plasma sword, well, energy sword technically, within jumping distance from both teams. Without use of any abilities whatsoever. Though, it's fairly obvious that, well, as I've seen in various playtests, that people are going to use the jetpack anyway. And you do have enough space to use the jetpack if you desire. However, you're going to be a fairly open target, given the lack of any available cover up here. So you're going to have to be, relatively quick about it and try and get up on one of the platforms to try and get yourself some as brief amount of cover as you can. The thing was, like, going up high is that you gain the ability to get an advantage, a little jump over the enemy, the high ground, but you sacrifice any possible cover. So, going on down, we go over to the last platform, the one for red, the platform over here for the red team, and you'll see their needler. So for this map, pistols that you spawn with and the needler are going to be pretty good friends of yours. But now, we can take a little run through. Have ourselves a little bit of time, and you'll see that a lot of places you can run through, little nooks and crannies. So no matter where you are on the map, you'll have a lot of options. You got a little side path here if you want to be a little sneaky, weaving in and out and in and out, going from one piece of cover to the next, sticking to the shadows, hopping up top, getting a jump on people, blasting away, going over and under and around and about. So yeah, this is pretty much Tartarus. Along the ground, a lot of options to move around, but due to the size of the map, you really don't have a lot of opportunity to get any rest, especially for 4 versus 4. This map is designed for frantic 4 versus 4 gameplay. If you want to be more strategic, then you can go down to 3 versus 3, 2 versus 2, or even 1 versus 1, wherein you have to get a lot more creative. This map supports most game types, Slayer, team varieties included. Supports Oddball, split spawn in the middle. Neutral bomb, assault, 1 bomb assault, capture the flag, 1 flag, not neutral flag, because that would be, be a wee bit too quick, even compared to neutral bomb. You have territories, 3 plot and land grab.
10 seconds remaining.
You would have King of the Hill, Crazy King, Headhunter, and I believe that's it. So, yeah.
Game
This is Tartarus.
over.
Have a good time. This is Sly Sonicu. Out.